What's going on, everyone? My name is Lucas. I'm in front of a microwave and a fridge, as you do, but today we're talking about Leon Bailey. He's been quite the spark in the Bundesliga, while also being compared to Iron Robin by its own league, which is kind of odd in my opinion. But he's also had some controversy with the Jamaican national team, which we'll get into later. But his path to Leverkusen is quite interesting, so let's briefly talk about that. Leon Bailey was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and his youth football career began with the Phoenix All-Stars Football Academy at age 6. This was where he would meet his future adoptive parent, Craig Butler, who also had a son in the academy named Kyle. His adoptive father saw that they wouldn't be able to get far in Jamaica, so he had an idea. When Leon was 12, Craig took them to Europe in hopes to fulfill his dream, along with his son Kyle and a couple other members of the academy. They came to Austria during the winter, and they only had one jacket and not a lot else.
Remember, we came with only one jacket to Europe.
And that must have been crazy.
And we came during the winter time. It was during February when it's really cold in Austria, and we were young. I was 12, turning 13. We didn't have so much money. We had to live off a budget. Sometimes we'd have tuna and bread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just to go through the day and just know that, because we had a dream from we were very young.
It wasn't perfect for Leon in Austria, as a trial with Rapid Vienna did not result in anything. There's a rule with FIFA that results in a player born outside the EU under the age of 18 being ineligible to sign contracts, which caused quite a few problems for Leon and co. Barcelona have been caught violating this policy, so you might be familiar with that. He had a stint with USK Anif, now known as FC Liefering. There's even a video of him in Austria when he was 14, talking about scoring 33 goals in 5 games. It's crazy seeing how many videos there are with him before he signed his first professional contract. It wouldn't be with Ajax, but both Leon and Kyle had their trials there, and it seemed like a great fit. They especially liked Leon, and people there gave him the nickname Chippy, referencing Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Unfortunately, they had the same problem like in Austria. They weren't 18, so Ajax would be taking a big risk if they signed him. It was unfortunate for them, but Leon did get a deal with Nike. They also had trials in Genk, but more complications, including Craig leaving the kids in Belgium for 4 months. Thankfully, Genk took care of them. Later on, Craig came back and said he was kidnapped and abandoned in a desert. If it was true, that's just bizarre. After things not working out in Genk or Standard Liège, they stayed in Slovakia with the club Trenčín until Leon was 18. There was a period where they came back home to Jamaica, as there is a television interview on YouTube talking about their time in Ajax. A crazy journey for Leon, but when he turned 18, he did end up signing with Genk, which made a lot of sense. That was the club that took care of him and Kyle while they were all alone in a foreign country. During his time at Genk, he was finally able to showcase himself at a professional level in Europe. After all those ups and downs and potential dreams being pushed back, he never gave up. If you look at his old tweets before joining Genk, it's obvious to see that he believed in his talent and was perfectly fine with making sacrifices. And although his FIFA rating was crap, he kept on getting better. Highlights of him embarrassing defenders kept coming up, and after 1.5 years, 15 goals, 21 assists, and an upgraded FIFA card, he made a big move to Bayer Leverkusen for 13.5 million euros. Leon didn't get too much playing time as he arrived late in January of 2017, which only led to 133 Bundesliga minutes that season. Obviously, you have to adjust when you're making a big step from the Pro League to the Bundesliga. Was Leon going to be ready for the new season? I assume so. Why else would I be talking about him? His first full season in the Bundesliga was incredible for the then 20-year-old. With 9 goals and 6 assists, if this was just the beginning of Leon Bailey, I can't wait to see what more he can deliver. I wasn't able to watch much of Leverkusen last year, but so far this season, he's done okay, albeit still having a lot more to achieve. He mainly plays as the left winger, but has played on the right side as well. And what I noticed from the Wolfsburg match is that he tucks a bit closer to the striker. He's left-footed as well, and some of the goals he scored led him being compared to Iron Robin. and the goal against Wolfsburg will not stop that comparison. Unfortunately, he won't be playing in the Champions League as Leverkusen missed out due to goal difference. However, with a young team containing players who have the potential to be stars, this group has a lot to bring. This season didn't start well for them, and it could be worse if they played Bayern next. Oh wait. They've played some tough teams, but they still have a whole season ahead of them. We can finish off by talking about his nationality. He's Jamaican, which is really cool because you don't see many Jamaican players playing at the top level. Well, unless if you look a little closer. Raheem Sterling is born in Jamaica, but plays for the England national team. Imagine those wings, man. Leon Bailey on one side, Raheem Sterling on the other. Anyways, former England international John Barnes was also born in Jamaica, and you can find many players in England with Jamaican heritage. There were these rumors of Leon Bailey potentially eligible to play for England at the World Cup, or even Belgium. People also talked about him playing for Germany if he stays in the country long enough. Unfortunately for those nations, it seems like this is not possible, and although relatives have tried to prove that they have ancestry from England, this is apparently from his adoptive family, which FIFA doesn't count. He's also rejected Jamaican call-ups, with his dad Craig Butler having a big influence in that. Craig doesn't see Jamaica doing the right things and wants change to happen first, while the Jamaican FA sees Butler using Leon for his gain. It's a tough situation, and I'll leave some articles in the description which goes through extensive details on both of these situations. Nevertheless, this hasn't stopped Leon showing his nationality lots of love. He may only have one youth cap with them, but maybe things will change. For now, this is his latest view on it.
I love my country, but at the end of the day, I have to think about myself developing as a young player, and my aim is to become one of the best players in the world. And for me to achieve that, I need to be on the right path, and I think at this moment, choosing Jamaica is not the right path for me. So until things can change, then I can consider playing for Jamaica.
I know saying that Leverkusen not doing so well is a bit of an understatement, but hopefully they can bounce back and begin to show their potential. Now, let me know your thoughts about Leon Bailey down in the comments or wherever. And yeah, let me know how you think he's doing, and as well as Leverkusen, and if you think they can bounce back. So thank you for watching the video, and I hope all of you have a great day. Take care.